Release of Senegalese opposition politician Ousman Sonko, who was arrested last week. Now, the protesters could be seen on the streets of Paris with the Senegalese national flag and banners illustrating the immediate release of Sonko. Now, the criminal conviction of a populist Ousman Sonko, leader in Senegal, has triggered widespread unrest that threatens the West African nation's long-established political stability. Now, the protesters, including Senegalese citizens in Paris, activists and the other nationalities who also shed light on the Niger issues. Let's go with that story and then come back.
The rally came after the Senegalese government arrested opposition politician Ousman Sonko and banned his Patriots of Senegal for Work Ethics and Fraternity positive party, which has been challenging President Macky Sall ahead of the 2024 presidential election. The protesters are not only demanding for the release of Ousman Sonko, but they are also denouncing the country's President Macky Sall. One of the protesters said not only Sonko but other political prisoners should be released and to put a stop to what he described as President Sall's repression against Senegalese.
We
are demonstrating to demand the immediate and unconditional release of Ousman Sonko and other political prisoners, and also put a stop to the repression Macky Sall is committing against the Senegalese people by creating an unprecedented situation with the so-called attacks and fake attacks under the pretext of creating chaos in the country and looking for a way back in, since he wasn't sincere when he said he wouldn't be a candidate. He is doing everything he can to get back into the political game to the detriment of all democratic rules.
Another protester questioned the African presidents who recently went to Russia for the summit, saying that Africa has all it needs to be independent from the West.
Presidents who went to Russia for wheat for wheat, so that in Africa we did have wheat, we have flat land, we have everything we need in Africa. We have got diamonds, we have got magnets, we have got phosphate, we have got everything, everything. You have to ask yourself why.
Among them, an activist questioned the French president's interests in Africa.
I asked Emmanuel Macron, what do you want with Africans? When we tell you that you can't steal our uranium, you get angry. You are not happy, but now come to Niger. He is going to kill us. He wants to kill all of us Nigerians. The uranium you took in 60 years of stealing our uranium, we are starving. We don't want to come to Europe. You are forcing us to come. You sell our uranium to whoever you want. Now Niger is new strongman. He said no.
On July 34, Senegalese Interior Minister announced the dissolution of Ousman Sonko's positive party for rallying its supporters during violent protests in June this year and in March 2021. On the same day, the government also restricted access to mobile data internet services to stop what it called the spread of hateful and subversive message on social media. These moves followed the July 28 arrest of positive leader Ousman Sonko on charges of fomenting insurrection, undermining state security, creating serious political unrest, and criminal association, among others. A court had already sentenced Sonko to 2 years in jail on June 1st for corrupting youth, undermining his chances to run in next year's presidential election. On July 30th, Sonko announced on social media that he had begun a hunger strike in custody and called on Senegalese citizens to resist. According to reports, Ousman Sonko is currently in critical health condition at a military prison hospital after refusing to eat for 8 days. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Yahya Jammeh.